How much dreaming is too much dreaming? At what point do you realize that, you know what, I think I'm dreaming too much? I need to be more practical in life and draw the line somewhere. I'm asking this because I don't know. I don't think I have that mechanism in me. I have a lot of dreams and I've always wanted to be a million different things, and I've never known where to draw the line or how to draw the line. Or I don't even think I know what a line is. Oh, it's a straight one-dimensional figure that has length but no width or depth. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Mr. Line. Hi, I'm Longtime Noshri and I quit my job to pursue a full-time creative career all by myself without really knowing exactly what I'll be doing and without much savings. And what does this creative career entail, you ask? It entails everything. Of course, it's everything. You don't believe me? Let me actually read to you what all I've written down. Keep learning Bharatanatyam with a lot more dedication. For context, I joined Bharatanatyam classes as an adult 3 years ago, and it is one of the most rigorous art forms. Okay, you can learn it your entire lifetime, and there will still be more to learn. Second, okay, explore theatre and acting. I mean, I'm quite the performer. I have performed for people all my life, so might as well do it on stage now. Try my hand at directing, write for shows and films, build a community for artists, travel and document culture stories, learn how to play an instrument, make music videos, be in those music videos, have my own music and arts festival, have my own theatre production. Yeah, that. All of that in this lifetime. Very, very doable in my opinion. Yes. So, how did we get to this point in my life where I seem to want to do everything? Where I've quit my well paying marketing job and taken such a leap of faith? I'll tell you, but before that, if you look at people who are pursuing a full time arts or creative career, right, you will see that most of them have trained for it their entire lives. And also, they're often born in ideal setups, like maybe they're born into a family of musicians or dancers, or maybe they grew up with a lot of access and exposure to art, or maybe they have the kind of generational wealth to take that kind of leap and not worry about money. And secondly, we're talking about people who are incredibly gifted and hardworking. Like the level of discipline and surrender that they have for their art form is unbelievable. They're so good at what they do and they deserve all the success. And despite all of that, it is so incredibly hard to make it as an artist. Now you know what the odds are like, right? So, what the hell gives me the audacity to think that I'm gonna wake up one day as a 28-year-old and just decide that I'm gonna quit my job and just do arts full time? Even though I picked up Bharatanatyam as an adult, I'm gonna do my Ranga Pravesham in this lifetime. And even though I know nothing about professional cameras and lenses, I'm gonna direct a film and it'll be so sensational and moving. So, yeah, where does this audacity come from? This unwavering optimism for life, delusional levels of optimism almost. To understand this audacity, you have to first understand the life that I've had, or rather, the life that I didn't actually. There's no other way of putting this, and I hope I hope and pray that I don't regret opening up to the internet. I've had a rough life. I have struggled with extreme levels of anxiety all my life. Since my mid 20s, I'm dealing with something called depersonalization, which is a response to chronic anxiety. And all my life, I've been an extreme people pleaser. You will not believe the kind of uncomfortable, nearly life threatening situations I've put myself in just to accommodate the other person, just to make sure they're not disappointed in me. And it's just taken me a really painfully long time to learn how to protect myself and curse and be angry. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to beep that out. But my point is that I have lost a lot of time and energy to the circumstances of my life, and I keep wondering what my life would have been like if things were different. If I were not stuck in survival mode, if I felt safer in my own body, and yeah, if I could only see things more clearly. Because you know what, I think for the first time I can. For the first time, I see everything so clearly. I see who I am. I see who I can be. I see who I'm meant to be. I finally arrived Do you understand how much of a big deal it is? I have been lost for so long, doing insignificant things, in pleasing people, in just survival mode, and I finally reached where I'm meant to be. I don't know how much of all of the, you saw that whole list that I made. Point really is not to do all of that. It is not about whether I will make it or not, but it is to just give everything a shot, to be there when the universe sends things your way. So that's where the audacity comes from, the unwavering optimism for life, delusional levels of optimism almost. I don't want to not pick up Destiny's phone calls, you know. I already have so many missed calls from her. Who am I to cross the universe? The universe has clearly chosen me for something, and I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. So, how much dreaming is too much dreaming? I think I get to decide. Okay, that's it. Mic drop. I don't want to actually drop this because